how do we reconcile reducing checkpoints while also guaranteeing the safety of Israelis, including Arab Israelis, and not just Jewish Israelis, but all Israeli citizens from potential terrorist attacks coming out of the West Bank or Gaza?
Certainly. So putting Gaza aside, because it's not really there. I mean, the checkpoint system, Gaza is really more of a security perimeter around. So specific to the West Bank, I mean, a lot of these checkpoints are deep within the West Bank, deep within Palestinian territories. And some of them are set up around or nearby settlements of different sizes. And again, not all settlements are created equal. Some are tiny ones, some are outposts, some are like outright called illegal outposts that the Israeli military, even it's too much even for the IDF, and we'll go and take them down. Some are sprawling communities. So a lot of Palestinians would say, why should we suffer from these checkpoints to protect what we believe are illegal settlements? Settlements that just were created over the last decade or two. Settlements that are deep in our territory. Settlements that cut off our communities. Settlements that prevent the establishment of a contiguous Palestinian state. So there's a fundamental question that I think should be wrestled with, and it can be uncomfortable for some Israelis to face this. Some will feel that, well, this really is Jewish land and we have a right to it. And then I would say, well, then what is left for the Palestinians to have a state if we are truly pushing for the two-state solution? Are we just going to end up in a one-state reality, which I think would be detrimental for Israel far more, for
Agreed.
Jewish democratic Israel far more than for the Palestinian people? Another way is that, okay, then why not coordinate with some of the Palestinian Authority officials or automate some of these processes or have Palestinians be involved in some of their security? This designation of Area A, Area B, but we're going to call it A and B, but like we're actually going to go anywhere we want. Like some of that, I think there has to be an outgrowth of that process, and to give Palestinian security forces more authority, more autonomy. And guess what? As certified by the United States and senior officials within the IDF and within the Shin Bet, Palestinian security services in the West Bank are stunningly effective at preventing Iranian meddling every day. They uncover, and this is me as somebody who's not shilling for the Palestinian Authority. I want to be clear, and I've called them out and their corruption. But I'm just saying, in the absence of an alternative, they have literally on a daily basis stopped numerous interventions and attempts to intervene by Iran.
That's something I haven't heard.
Yes, but Palestinian intelligence service by sending in money, particularly in the northern part of the West Bank, where in around Nablus, Jenin, Tulkarm, some of those areas that we've had some of the issues there. So I think there's a way in which Israeli security doesn't have to happen at the expense of Palestinian freedom and dignity and the ability to build a life. And the sad thing is, when something happens with like a shooter incident or whatever, I see in Arabic social media, Arabic's my favorite language, like I said, and I see in Arabic social media an avalanche of local Palestinians who have to face the consequences, saying, damn you, whoever did this, because now the army is going to come in and do 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, what did we gain? Like, what did we achieve from this? So there has to also be a way to capitalize upon this sentiment of the average Palestinian who genuinely does not want there to be violence, but also doesn't want to be subjected to daily humiliation by a bunch of 18 and 19-year-old IDF soldiers right next to their home, asking, why is there an Israeli checkpoint in the heart of my community?
That's fair.